With Dustin Pedroia announcing that he's calling it a career, it marks the end of a very successful career, not only in Red Sox history, but in baseball history. Pedroia will go down as one of the most beloved players in Red Sox Nation due to not only his success, but his all-out play in which most describe him as one of the true dirt dogs to ever lace up the cleats. With a career wins above replacement on Baseball Reference of 51.6, this ranks him 20th all-time among all second basemen to ever play in the major leagues. Over his career, he hit .299 with an on-base of .365 and an OPS of .805. He won Rookie of the Year in 2007 and an MVP in 2008. In this video, I'm going to go over the top 5 moments of Dustin Pedroia's career. Before I start my list, I'm going to go over an honorable mention. In Dustin Pedroia's career, he had many nicknames including Petey, Dirt Dog, the Muddy Chicken, but the one that really stood out above the rest was Laser Show. In a post-game interview discussing David Ortiz's struggles at the plate to start the 2010 season, Pedroia defended the Red Sox legend, saying it's still early and there was still a lot of time. He referenced to when he got off to a slow start in his career back in 2007, and a lot of people were calling for him to be benched or even sent back down to Pawtucket. He would say,
"A couple years ago, I had 60 at-bats, I was hitting 170, and everyone was ready to kill me too. What happened?"
MVP.
Laser Show.
Coming in at number 5, I have Dustin Pedroia giving the Red Sox the lead against the Angels. 2016 was an interesting year for the Red Sox. They were coming off a second consecutive losing season. Then general manager Ben Cherington had departed, while new president of baseball operations and Dave Dombrowski would be taking his place, and longtime play-by-play commentator Don Orsillo would not be coming back after 15 seasons of calling games for the Red Sox. However, they still had a very productive offseason in which they signed David Price, and they made a big trade for closer Craig Kimbrell to bolster the team. By the end of the season, they finished with a winning record for the first time since 2013, and a big part of that was because of Dustin Pedroia. There was one moment that stood out above the rest, however, which was up against the Angels on the day of the trade deadline. Down 3-1 and up against closer Houston Street, Pedroia drilled a 3-run home run to give the Red Sox a 4-3 lead and an eventual Red Sox win. While the Red Sox would go on to get eliminated by the Indians in that postseason, this moment definitely stood out for Red Sox fans in 2016. Coming in at number 4, I have Dustin Pedroia preserving the Clay Buchholz no-hitter. Now we move on to the defensive side of Dustin Pedroia's game. On September 1st, 2007, the Red Sox called up their top prospect Clay Buchholz to make a spot start against the Orioles, and oh boy, was it a start for the ages. Buchholz would go on to throw a no-hitter that night, but it was very close to never happening. In the top of the 7th with Miguel Tejada up, he hit a sharp ground ball to the right of Pedroia, but with an all-out diving play, he was able to barely get the out ahead of a diving Miguel Tejada. With this play, Pedroia showed the baseball world that he was easily one of the best defensive second basemen in the game. Coming in at number 3, I have Dustin Pedroia going 5 for 5 at COORS Field. On June 24th, 2010, against the Rockies at COORS Field, this game would prove to easily be the best of Dustin Pedroia's career. Going up against the team he had just helped beat in the World Series 3 years prior, Pedroia would go on to collect 5 hits in 5 at-bats, one of them being a single, one of them being a double, and 3 of them being home runs, with one of those homers being the eventual game-winning home run in the top of the 10th inning. All in all, he drove in 5 runs, and this was easily the best game of Dustin Pedroia's career. At number 2, I have Dustin Pedroia leading off the 2007 World Series with a home run. With the Red Sox looking to win a World Series for the second time in 4 years, they had to get through an extremely hot Colorado Rockies team first. Pedroia decided to get things started the right way as he led off the World Series with a home run, marking the second time in history at the time that someone led off the World Series with a home run, and he is still the only rookie to ever do so. At number 1, I have Dustin Pedroia's home run in Game 7 of the 2007 ALCS. The Red Sox and Indians had quite a memorable championship series back in 2007, with the Indians jumping out to a 3-1 series lead, but the Red Sox were able to win Games 5 and 6 to force a Game 7. This Game 7 was very tight going into the 7th inning as the Red Sox held a slim 3-2 lead. With Rafael Betancourt on the mound and a runner on third, Pedroia came up trying to provide some insurance against a team with a very good offense, and did he ever, hitting a 2-run shot into the monster seats to give the Red Sox Sox a 5-2 lead. Because of the circumstances this was in, which was Game 7, along with the fact that the Red Sox were trying to come back from a 3-1 series deficit, this homer almost felt like a walk-off home run. The Red Sox would then go on to score 6 more runs to win an eventual blowout of a Game 7, move on to the World Series, and eventually win the World Series in 2007. So that's my list of the best moments in Dustin Pedroia'S career. Tell me what you think down below. What are your favorite moments of Dustin Pedroia'S career? But that's all I got for this video today. Thanks for watching. If you can, hit that subscribe button. We're on our way to 6K by opening day. Hit the like button, share the video, and that's all I got for now. I'll talk to you next time.